Mr. Sneeze by Roger Hargreaves. This is Coalland, which is a country somewhere near the North Pole. The weather in Coalland is winter all the time. When it isn't snowing, it's freezing, and when it isn't freezing, it's snowing. So you can imagine how cold it is. Because it's so cold in Coalland, everybody who lives there is cold as well. You can tell if somebody comes from Coalland because everybody there has a red nose. And people in Coalland aren't the only ones with red noses. In Coalland, you can see red-nosed dogs chasing red-nosed cats, chasing red-nosed mice. In Coalland, you can even see red-nosed elephants. And what you hear most of the time in Coalland is a noise that sounds like this. Achoo! The sound of the sneeze is very common indeed in Coalland, which is not very surprising, is it? This is the story of Mr. Sneeze, who lived in a small snow-covered cottage in Shivertown, the capital of Coalland. Every morning, Mr. Sneeze woke up, sneezed, got up, sneezed, got dressed, sneezed, went downstairs, sneezed, ate his breakfast, sneezed, and went to walk, still sneezing. I don't like this sneezing all the time, he thought to himself every day, until one day he decided to leave Coalland and try to find a cure for the sneezes. That very same day, Mr. Sneeze packed the things that he'd need for his journey, mainly handkerchiefs, sneezed, locked his front door, sneezed, and set off. He walked and sneezed and walked his way across Coalland, and then he sneezed and walked and sneezed for days and days until Coalland was behind. As he walked away from Coalland, he noticed that there was less and less snow, and eventually he walked so far that there was no snow at all. As he walked, he noticed something else. He wasn't walking and sneezing. He was walking and walking. For the first time in his life, he wasn't sneezing. Not at all. Not a bit. Not even the tiniest tissue. I wonder why I'm not sneezing, he thought to himself, but he must have thought his thought out loud to himself, because a voice behind him replied, "You're not sneezing because you haven't got a cold." Mr. Sneeze jumped, turned, and there behind him stood a wise old wizard. "What's a cold?" asked Mr. Sneeze. "A cold is what you get when you're too cold," said the wise old wizard wisely. "Oh," said Mr. Sneeze, "but I've come from a country called Coalland, where everybody's cold all the time." "Nonsense," snorted the wizard. "It can't be too cold all the time because of the sun." And he pointed to the sun, which was smiling in the sky. "But we don't have any sun in Coalland, said Mr. Sneeze. "No sun," exclaimed the wizard. "How extraordinarily ordinary. We better do something about it then, hadn't we?" "Yes," agreed Mr. Sneeze, not quite knowing what the wizard was talking about. "How far away is this place called Coalland?" "Oh, it's miles and miles and miles away," replied Mr. Sneeze. "In which direction?" asked the wizard. Mr. Sneeze pointed. "Shouldn't take long," said the wizard, who then waved his wand and muttered some magic words, which wouldn't be magic if I told you what they were. Whatever those magic words were, it would. Before you could say sneeze, both the wizard and Mr. Sneeze were transported into Shivertown, which you will remember was the capital of Coalland. As usual, it was snowing. I say, this is a cold, gloomy place," said the wizard. "Achoo!" replied Mr. Sneeze, who had started sneezing again. "Coalland certainly needs some sunshine," said the wizard, "and that's going to take some rather special magic. Please hurry up," said Mr. Sneeze, who was rapidly turning into a snowman. "Now," said the wizard, ignoring him, "I'm going to say some magic words, and I want you to sneeze 3 times immediately afterwards." The wise old wizard held up his magic wand and muttered some magic words, which again wouldn't be magic if I told you what they were. "Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!" sneezed Mr. Sneeze. Then quite suddenly, as if by magic, which indeed it was, the sun came out from behind the big black clouds. and it stopped snowing. There now, that should stop the sneezing. And then, after muttering some more magic words, and without waiting even to say goodbye, he disappeared. Mr. Sneeze just stood there in the sunshine, watching the snow begin to melt. After that, the sun shone every day, and today Coldland isn't anything like it used to be. You can't see red-nosed dogs chasing red-nosed cats chasing red-nosed mice anymore. And these days, the sound of the sneeze is a very uncommon sound indeed. Even Mr. Sneeze doesn't sneeze anymore. And that isn't the only difference about Mr. Sneeze, as he's discovered himself when he looked in the mirror this morning. Can you see what was different about Mr. Sneeze? It happened one other time too. See if you can find the page where it was.